Hi, this is Maria's garden in Punta Gorda, Florida. How everybody doing? I'm having fun. I'm having the best time as long as I'm my plants. Take care of my plants and take care of my stuff. Okay, I have one of my subscribers sent me a message about her jade plant. I don't know what type of jade. It can be this type of jade, this type of jade, this type of jade. It's getting leggy. So the only reason a plant will get leggy is either too old, and it's just too old, needs a new repotting, or too much water, or not getting enough sun. So it's one of those combinations, okay? So I used to have a plant in the patio, okay? You say a plant in the patio is not safe because it's not getting water. Well, depends how it's running. If it's running in angle, the plant is gonna get water every time the rain in angle. So, so I told her there's few things she can do with her plant, but the right time to do will be September, October, not right now. And her name is Fotora, something like that, Fotora. So this is video I'm making it for her. So says this is your plant, okay? This is your jade plant. So this is what you do. This is what you do. This is not all plant, but it's like 3 plants in here. So okay, so there you go. We get it out. Get it out. So we have 4 actually here. Look at this. Look at this. This is a different type. Look at this beautiful little leaves. Look at that. Is that beautiful? I clean my hands before I put germs in those poor babies. Okay, so it's different types of jades. This is one, this is other one, this is other one, and this one that hangs, and I have few more. Anyway, so says this is your plant, okay? This is your plant. 2 things you can do. First of all, your plant might need some new soil. Needs to be repotted, needs to start new, refresh. So what you have to do is, with your plant, you don't have to cut it. All you do, take all the soil out, okay? This is one thing you can do. Take it, but remember, in October, you can do is this. Take everything out, and you see all the roots I take out? Take a lot of roots out, like this. And what you need to do is get brand new fresh capto soil, make you mix, nice mix with hold on 1 second. Make you mix using capto soil, some pimas, perlite. If you can get your hands in a little bit of cocoa pea, will be nice. Mix it all up, and the same time when you in your soil mix, why not mix the fertilizer with? I mean, even if the bag has fertilizer, mix everything, okay? So what you do, you get your pot, and this is your plant, okay? You already cut a lot. You don't hurt in the plant by doing this. Cut a little bit of the roots, cut a little bit, and you're not hurting it at all, okay? So what you do, restart it fresh, okay? Restart it fresh. Don't pour any water, because you just like restarting it and you're gonna clip the roots. You have to clip the roots to give you a new start. You cannot just get the plant out and plant in a new pot without clipping the roots, because and then you're not gonna give it a new start. So this is what you can do, okay? And since you say your plant is very, very leggy, what you need to do is cut it up. Nothing goes to waste. Cut it up, whatever is leggy. Nothing goes to waste. We're gonna reuse everything. So leave it like that. What you do, clean this up. Clean this up real well. Okay? Clean this up very well. And then apply the cinnamon. Okay? Apply the cinnamon. Very good. And tomorrow, 24 hours after, you seal it with the glue when this is dry. Nice and dry, apply the glue, okay? That way it's all dry and you apply the glue and then totally will dry. This is a new, restart a new plant, okay? It's one way. And don't forget to use slow release. Always use a slow release fertilizer. And don't forget to cover it with a little bit of soil. Cover it up with a little bit of soil, okay? And there is your plant. Now this plant, we cannot put it in the heat, okay? We need to put it to rest because this plant is stressed out. We cut it up. We cut the roots to give it a brand fresh start. So we need to put it in the shade, under the roof, at least for 2-3 weeks, okay? And when this plant starts showing signs of new spread, you're gonna put it outside. In the meantime, you are not gonna put it outside because means it's not rooted yet, it's not ready to go outside. When you start seeing tiny little growths anywhere here, and then you put it outside, and these plants like it outdoors, okay? These plants don't do too good inside because they love the sun and not too much water. They don't like the much water. So there's one way you can do. The other way you can do is buy. This is the other plant. So this says you plant, okay? So other thing you can do with your plant is if it's too old and it's just old and that's not doing anything and you don't think so you wanna do it that way, you cut it here. You cut it here. Okay, you're gonna throw that away. And now we have, I'm gonna put this down here for the meantime, these babies. What you do, you're just gonna cut it in pieces. Like cut it here, this will start, and this you have over here, you have 1, you have 2, 3, and then you clip the top. You always clip the top. Is when I clip the top works better for some reason. It's like it stops the growth maybe. So this one, I'm gonna cut it here and cut this, like you stop from growing, okay? Right there. And actually I'm gonna cut this where to go? Here. Okay? And all this over here, nothing goes to waste, remember? Cut this one over here, nice. There's a good cut, like that. And then, let's cut this. So we have all kind of little cuts over here to start new plants, okay? So at this point, what you're doing is propagating it. You're not gonna give you a new restart, you're gonna propagate this plant. So there you go, and then you cut this, there you go. This one, I'm gonna cut these tulips in the bottom, this, and this, and I'm gonna clip the ends. Let's see. Clip the ends. Okay. And then we have one more here. You need some room to put them in the soil. So there you go. So there you go. And then this one over here is, I find it in the floor, dry. So that's a different story there. So here, cut the tops, top, cut the top, okay, and I think that's it. So there you go. So what you do, you apply cinnamon here, and all these things over here, you apply cinnamon, and you put into dehydrate to dry for at least 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks, depends. When you start seeing that this is dry, and it start getting like roots, it's time to plant it, okay? It's time to plant it. So what you do, 3 weeks later, when this is get dehydrated, what you do, you go ahead and get your little pot and plant them. And then you have a pot full of babies, okay? You will have 4 or 5 plants like this. So there's other way you can do it, okay? This one, you can put it in the center here, and there you will have all kind of a pot full of little plants. These ones we're gonna put in, of course, to dehydrate more. These ones over here, this one I happened to find it in the floor and it's dry. Okay, it's being dry and it's still alive. Oops, baby, it's still alive. So what you do with this, just put it in the soil. Actually, just get a little soil, and since it's like curved, you just plant it like this in the soil. There you go, and it's ready. Just a plant there. Okay, these ones over here, remember, we don't want to waste anything. These ones over here, you can propagate them by leaves, with the leaves. So just cut them up like this. Make sure that you have a good cut, okay? Because there's a way to cut them. You just cannot pull them. You have to cut them very gentle. Open them up like this, okay? These are ready. These are ready. These are not. So just these ones are too little. So this one going to the compost pile. And then these little ones are just not gonna do anything. They are too little. This is for the compost. I have a compost pile across the street. These ones over here. Okay. So what you do? Let's see. We're gonna use this to plant them, and you can plant them like this. So you go ahead and put cinnamon there, and move them around. Maybe let them go for 3-4 days. Okay, 3-4 days, and come back and do the same thing. Move them very gentle, because by then are gonna start getting dry in here, and eventually in 2-3 weeks it's gonna start having roots in here, and that's when you start planting it in a tray with the soil, just like this, and you will have a jade, propagate jade by the leaves. Okay, just like this. But they do have to be very dehydrated, otherwise when you put it on top of the soil that is moist, they're just gonna turn brown. Okay, so just put it like that. See, nothing gets wasted, everything gets reused, even the little cuttings and everything. These ones we're gonna dry them also and plant them. So anyway, and don't forget about to use don't forget to use the this one has weeds. Don't forget to use the low release fertilizer. Other thing, look, when you pull in these weeds, there's weeds in here, you see that? So don't pull them. Just try to protect your plant. Hold it down when you pull the weeds, because otherwise you destroy the plant. There you go, it's out. Otherwise you destroy the plant. I used to have a person to help me. She just pulled the weeds. I said no, because when you pull the weeds without protecting the plant, you disturb the root system, and that's not good for the plants. So there you go. Anyway, thank you for watching, and until next time from Maria's Garden. Bye bye.